Hello everyone and welcome to NXT. Hey Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Well, here comes the champ, Lyra Valkyria. She makes her way to the ring here. Hello, Sean. How are you? Welcome, everyone, to NXT. This is the final NXT show before NXT Night of Champions. I'm Travis Bateman alongside Gail Kim. And tonight, it's a big show. Absolutely, tonight is a big show. Sky Lynch will go one-on-one with Kira Hogan and much more to come. Thank you, NXT Universe. Thank you for the ovation. So this Sunday, I defend my title against Bianca Belair. So Bianca has come back to NXT, and now she wants to reclaim a title that she felt she should have won. You know who that reminds me of? She kind of sounds like what Alexa Bliss did when she came back here. But the difference is, at least I respect Alexa. The difference is, I respect Alexa, but I can't say the same for Bianca. So, what's up, NXT Universe? Bianca, you may call yourself the EST, but the only thing that you're the EST of was being Bobby Lashley's sidekick and Montez's little carrier. Whatever happened to the roughest, the toughest, the baddest, the quickest, the strongest, the dangerous Bianca Belair, huh? The woman that was WWE Women's Champion for 400 days. What happened to that Bianca? It feels like that Bianca is ancient history. I'm on my own against the world. Feeling, well, ask and you shall receive. Here comes the EST. Ah, girl, nuh-uh. You don't try and step up to me like that, girl. Lyra, you are lucky to be standing there with that NXT Women's Championship. You know, girl, you're lucky that the boss guy decided to re-sign you and immediately give that back to you. Because one thing is for sure, he could have just easily had you work your way back up to the top. So you should be grateful that you've got that on your shoulder. But don't worry, I'll take it from you. I'll take it from you this Saturday at Night of Champions. Bianca sucks. Bianca sucks. Bianca sucks. Bianca sucks. Bianca sucks. I don't suck. Show respect to your EST. Look, Bianca. You are someone I have said I've always wanted to step in the ring with. And I get that opportunity. And I'm going to do something that maybe Becky should have done. And that is derail you. What? Carmen Petrovic. Girls, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt anything. Hey, what are you doing out here, blonde bimbo? What am I doing out here? I'm out here just to let you girls both know I still have this. And I could cash this in on you, Lyra. Or if you win, Bianca, I could always cash this in on you. Little girl, you're not even ready to be NXT Women's Champion. What makes you think that you can just walk on in here like a newbie and then all of a sudden act like you can hang with the big girls? Well, I think the audience disagree with that. But listen here, Bianca. I've got this contract, and I'm just here to let the both of you know that I've got this, and you should watch your backs. That's all. Well, clearly, well... Oh, Lyra and Bianca Belair going face to face. And I tell you one thing, I'm looking forward to this matchup. Absolutely, Travis. This is a dream match to many people. Lyra Valkyria has got a lot to prove. This is going to be her first title defense since winning the NXT Women's Championship, and what a big first title defense you're going to have against the EST of WWE. Absolutely, it is a big deal. But I tell you this, and oh, look at this, and Bianca takes a swing at Lyra, and now Lyra fighting back, and now Lyra hammering away on Bianca, and Valkyria sends the EST sailing to the outside. Oh, look out! Oh, man! Bianca Belair was lucky to duck her head off that... when Lyra swung with that kick. This close. Oh, still to come in our main event tonight, Lyra Valkyria will go one-on-one with the Aussie powerhouse Sarah Ponting. And Lyra's got her work cut. Lyra has her work cut out for her in our main event tonight here on NXT. But I tell you this, Lyra Valkyria is not. Lyra Valkyria, I'll tell you this, she is not wasting any time sending a message to the EST. So how is everyone's day been? Hope you're all having a good day / night, I guess. It's Mason time! Maybe soon. Maybe soon. The Pokemon game just released a final chapter. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet released the epilogue final chapter, and I finished it. It was pretty short. It wasn't very long. It was a pretty short mini chapter where you run into some new mythical Pokemon. And yeah, it was pretty short. Here comes Mason Ferguson. A man with a new attitude, and here comes a man who is trying to change his attitude. And his opponent, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Franklin. I'm not trying to understand. Travis, I don't know why Sally is trying to convince Dean Franklin to become a better person. I think it's more looking at the facts of that that she feels Dean Franklin deserves a second chance, deserves a chance from the NXT universe. She feels like the NXT universe probably misunderstand Dean Franklin. Maybe that's probably her. Oh, that's probably how she looks at it. She probably thinks the fans, don't give Dean Franklin, a chance, and maybe she wants them to give him a chance. I mean, that's really his decision, though. It's really his decision. Her trying to force him to do what she feels what's right for him isn't exactly what a good girlfriend would do. At least in my opinion, anyway. Well, Dean Franklin, for the first time in his career, the first time in a while, I should say, was being cheered by the fans when he took on Lexus King. And speaking of Lexus King, there he's. Where the hell? How the hell did he get here? Lexus King sitting on his throne on the staging area. How did that get there? Dean Franklin watching on as. And now Franklin dropping Mason on his head. And now into the cover. This could be it. Oh man, and Mason just getting his shoulders up. Dean Franklin, we're looking for a big victory, and Lexus King, the guy that, seems to be having some issues with Dean Franklin, obviously taking exception. Oh, Lexus King had an impressive debut last week against Dean Franklin, so I don't see his motivations of being out here. He's obviously scouting the rest of his competition, clearly. Oh, man. Am I the only one that thinks that guy that won the men's breakout tournament, am I the only one that thinks it's way too early for them to give him the belt? Am I the only one that thinks that? And now a big slam there by Ferguson. And it makes me wonder, why did they have him cash in immediately? But with Lola Vice, they're taking their time with having her cash in. If they're taking their time with Lola, why didn't they take their time with him? It's almost like they don't want. It's almost like they think Lola isn't ready to be the champion, so they're slowly derailing. I agree too. They had to get the belt off Dragon Lee since he's now on main roster. Well, that's Shawn Michaels' fault for consistently bringing main roster people to NXT. That's his own damn fault. That's his own damn fault for consistently bringing main roster talent to NXT and having them beat his NXT wrestlers. if he actually stopped using main roster talent and actually focused on his own bloody talent, then situations like that won't happen. And now, oh, and Mason dropping Dean. Oh, that could do it. And Dean Franklin stays alive. As Mason now, in my opinion, if they have that big guy cash in straight away, and they haven't done it yet with Lola Vice, it kind of makes me think they don't think Lola's ready. At least that's how I look at it. The more you delay it, the more I think they know she's not ready, and they're trying to just they're trying everything they can to not take it off her, to make it look obvious that they don't think she's ready. Oh! And now Dean taking down Mason. Oh, knee right to the head. I think the same for Damian Priest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. The longer they keep it on Damian, the more I think they know he's not ready to be world champion. The longer they keep it on him, the more I think he will fail. And that's kind of what I think with Lola Vice. The longer they keep it on her, the more I think when she actually legitimately attempts to cash it in, I also think they want to make sure it's the right time for Lola. I know they like taking their time with stuff, but sometimes it's just best. If you think they're ready to be champion, just pull the trigger. If you give, I hate when they do shit like that. I hate when they give something to someone and then they delay and delay and delay and delay and delay and delay and delay. It's almost like they think they're not ready. And then I'm thinking to myself, then why did you give it to them? If you give them something that guarantees them a title opportunity, in your eyes, you think they're ready. You believe in them. You think they're ready. But the more you delay it, the more it makes me think, okay, this company clearly don't think this person's ready. I'm so tired of things being dragged out. They always do the consistent drag everything out over and over and over again. It's so annoying. And now Dean Franklin. Oh, he's got Mason. Dean Franklin looking directly at Lexus King as he... Oh, look at this. And Dean Franklin locks in the submission. The submission hold locked in. Franklin stretch. And Mason taps. They drag Carmella's out too. Yeah, I know they did. And Dean Franklin with a big win. Dean Franklin with his first win in a while. But I'm just saying, I get really tired of it. I mean, like, I get why people were sick and tired of seeing everyone cash in immediately. I completely understand fans complaining about, oh, they keep having them waste their cash-ins by having them cash in immediately. Like, I completely get that. Like, seeing that happen, like, 3-4 years in a row, that is annoying. But when Big E held it, he didn't hold it for very long. He didn't hold it for very long. He had it for about, what, a month or two? He had it for, like, what, a month or two or something? But all I'm saying is, if you give them the contract, in your eyes, they're ready. But in my opinion, the longer they drag it out, the more I think they're not going to be successful. So I'm starting to think when Lola Vice actually does use her thing, she will lose. Because they probably want Cora Jade to be the person to dethrone her. They would probably want Cora Jade to be the person that dethrones her. So what's going to happen is Lyra will beat the person that wins the Fatal 4-Way / Battle Royal. Lola will try to cash in her case, cash in her contract, ultimately fail, and then Lyra will fight Cora at Stand and Deliver. That's what I think's gonna happen anyway. Dean Franklin with a big win. Hey, Dino! Congratulations, man! Congratulations on your victory. I guess having a hard on for Sally Dennis has actually given you a victory. I mean, no kidding, man. Like, if I had a girlfriend that hot, I would get a win too. Oh man, that's. But listen here, Deanie boy. I'm here to let you know something. It's things here on NXT. It's my way, my life. And you're going to understand firsthand why NXT is Lexus. Oh, shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up. I just want you to understand. Maybe you should understand this, Brian Pillman. Maybe you should understand this, Brian Pillman. When I eventually get my rematch with you, I will show you what happens when you step up to me. Well, Dane Franklin is letting Lexus King know that this issue is far from over. And standing by with Patrick White is Wendy McCallum and Rachel Pierce. Yes, thank you guys. I'm here with Wendy McCallum and Rachel Pierce. And Wendy, why did you take a match with Julia? Why did I take a match with Julia? She said she wants competition, and I'm going to oblige her. Yeah, I saw something. Yeah, I saw that. Julia wants to go on and on and on about wanting a challenge. Well, I will be more than willing to give her that challenge. Just don't get hurt, okay, Wendy? I need you fit and healthy so that way we can become NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Don't worry about me, Rach. I've got everything under control. Wendy McCallum is committing career suicide. Wendy McCallum has got to be the dumbest woman on the roster. Well, Julia has been saying for weeks she wants a legitimate challenge. This woman is intimidating, frightening. You just have no idea what this woman is capable of. Yeah, I didn't know Julia was a heel in real life. I just looked up her profile pic and it said she's listed as a heel in real life. I was like, huh. I was like, huh. Interesting. Well, actually, SmackDown Hotel didn't have it. Didn't have the New Japan lineup, so I asked Michael, and he said, yeah, she's a heel. I was like, huh, okay. I mean, she looks like a heel anyway, so she looks like a heel type, so works for me. So it works for me. And her opponent, being accompanied by Rachel Pierce from Pakistan, Wendy McCallum. And as I said before, I think Wendy McCallum is by far the dumbest woman on the roster to take this kind of challenge. Well, I gotta commend her bravery. At least I can say that much. You call it bravery, I call it stupidity. You may call it bravery, I call it stupidity. Why would you step to arguably one of the most dangerous women on NXT? Yes, we got a lot of. Yes, we got Tracy Lara. We've got Tracy Lara, who's also intimidating. We've got a lot of other scary women on the roster, but Julia is by far the most intimidating. Julia has made a strong impact since debuting. Since debuting here in NXT. She said she's craving for a real challenge. And maybe Wendy McCallum will give Julia what she wants. Oh, man! Split-legged moonsault into the cover, and Julia quickly powering out. Well, Wendy surprising Julia for the time being here. Oh, thrust kick. Thrust kick off the ropes, and another quick kick out by Julia. That's what Wendy's got to do. She's got to keep using that quickness. She's got to keep using that quick pace. She's got to keep sticking, moving, and go quickly to try and overwhelm Julia. You know, Gail, if you were in the ring with Julia, what on earth would you do? Honestly, I can't answer that question. I'm super glad I am not in the ring with someone like Julia. And now Julia with a massive slam to McCallum, and McCallum kicks out. My God, the incredible power of Julia is so frightening, and Julia, that will do it. And Julia claiming another dominant victory. My God, who's going to stop this woman? Here is your winner, Julia. My God, who the hell can stop this woman? This woman continues to be a danger. And Rachel Pierce obviously coming in to check on her friend, and Julia. And now Julia bullying Rachel Pierce. And now Julia bullying Rachel. This is... You think you could step to me? Oh, look out. Oh no. What on earth does Julia have in store here for Rachel Pierce? Rachel Pierce is helpless and defenseless here. I live it. I love it. Oh, wait a minute. Do it. The luck is going down. Oh, hang on a minute here. You want to look at competition, Julia? Oh, hang on a second here. You want a legitimate challenge, Julia? Here comes Piper Niven. Piper, 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 Piper. Oh, here we go. You want a challenge, Julia? This is a challenge. The powerhouse Piper Niven. Do what you did. Do what you did to me. Oh, come on, Julia. I thought you wanted competition. Julia backing away from the powerhouse Piper Niven. Piper Niven freed. Piper Niven obviously free from being harassed by Chelsea Green, and obviously now she's seen enough. Thanks for the help. Excuse me, Piper. What made you... Where have you been for the last few weeks? Caroline, where have I been? I've been thinking about my choices lately. You know, when Kelly took over and she sent Chelsea Green away to Monday Night Raw, she pulled me aside and she asked me a question. She said, where is the real Piper Niven? She told me to take some time away, go back to Scotland, take some time away and think about everything that's been happening, and here I am. Kelly was right. Chelsea Green manipulated me. Chelsea Green, she took advantage of me. And now everyone is going to see the real Piper Niven. And Julia, you can run all you want, but you wanted a real challenge. I'm your real challenge. One way or another, we will have our match. And I will be the first person to pin you. A very determined Piper Niven. I mean, kudos to her. I guess she's, I guess a little bit of time away was able to help her reevaluate everything. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a tag team match. Making their way to the ring, Angela and Hermione Lee. Well, the Lee sisters have been having a little bit of a family drama over the last several weeks, and they hope to put that drama aside as they take on Solruka and Danny Palmer in tag team action. At least you would hope they can put their... At least you can hope they can put their issues aside. And their opponents, Danny Palmer and Solruka. Well, the Lee sisters, as we've talked about, have been having some issues as of late. You know, they've been losing, quite a fair bit. And Angela Lee has been showing a bit of an aggressive side. Yeah, she's been quite aggressive as of late. Angela has been showing a bit of an aggressive side, you know, shoving her sister away on a few occasions. Shoving Hermione away on a few occasions, you know, again, I get the frustrations, you know, and I can probably understand their frustrations, but we don't know what's, but we're not understanding why Angela is acting up. Yeah, it is very odd. Random fans saying, now we're talking! I guess he's happy to see Sol Ruka and Danny Palmer finally get some TV time. You know, when Sol Ruka and Danny Palmer made this challenge to the Lee sisters, you know, they accepted, and they accepted the challenge. They accepted the challenge. This is to really help boost up, you know, get yourself up the tag team rankings. Yeah, Danny and Sol, you know, want to build themselves, get themselves up in the tag division with Alexia Buckley and Ava Morano as the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. You obviously want to build. You obviously want to move yourself up the ranks a bit. Oh, Hermione Lee obviously wants to win back the tag team titles alongside her sister Angela. And look at this incredible power of Sol Ruka. There's one thing that can be said about Sol Ruka. She is pretty strong. She's strong and athletic. And now Hermione, can she make the tag? She does. There's the tag, and now here comes Angela Lee. And now here comes Angela. Oh, and now Angela now starting to get all fired up. And now things are beginning to turn for the Lee sisters, and Danny Palmer getting taken out, and now the Lee sisters now starting to build some momentum, and now Ruka recovering. Oh, Ruka recovering. I think that's the problem with the Lee sisters. You know, they spend too much time pandering to the audience. You know, maybe if they actually spend more time, you know, wrestling instead of pandering to the audience, maybe they actually may get some. Maybe they would get victories on the board. You got to get the crowd into. You got to get the crowd into the match, Gail. Yeah, but let your actions do the talking. Let your actions get the crowd into the match. Oh. Nice move by Angela, trying to wear down Sol Ruka. Now Angela making the tag to her sister Hermione. Sol Ruka making the tag to Danny Palmer. Let's go. Let's go, Lee sisters. WWE Universe rallying for the Lee sisters. Obviously, oh man, I know the WWE Universe love the Lee sisters, and they obviously want to see. They obviously do not want to see these sisters, you know, go through a breakup. Yeah, the Lee sister. Yeah, the fans have. Yeah, this has been an investment story, as you brought up, Gail. Like the WWE Universe have brought up saying how they don't want to see the Lee sisters break up. They talk about how they love the Lee sisters. They talk about how these sisters are awesome. They say that the Lee sisters are so inspirational. They talked about how the sisters are so inspirational, coming from an independent market, coming from an indie circuit that nobody watched, being the best wrestlers on there and become recognizable in WWE. The Lee sisters have really impacted a lot of fans around the world. And look at this! Oh wow, nice tag team move there. Now that could really turn things around. Danny Palmer going face first into the turnbuckle, into the cover, goes Angela to win a match here, and a kick out by Palmer. Oh, very close there. Palmer staying alive here, and now look at this now. Oh! And now Angela with the Angela stretch locked in here. Sol Ruka coming in to save the matchup for her team. Oh! Angela kick, but Sol Ruka was not the legal competitor. No, she was not. She was not the legal competitor. Turned her attention to the wrong person. Sol Ruka is not the legal competitor. Danny Palmer is. Oh, man. Angela Lee. Oh, goes up. Angela Lee gets knocked off. And now look at Danny Palmer. Oh my God, Danny Palmer. Beautiful move by Palmer. Hermione now in trouble. Oh, frog splash. Oh, and Angela saving it. Angela just in time saving the matchup. The WWE Universe obviously loving this. Angela Lee just in time making the save. And now Angela coming into the fray here. Oh, what a kick. What a kick by Ruka. That could have put Angela's lights out. Oh man, that kick nearly could have put Angela's lights out. And Angela likes kicking people's lights out, and she almost had hers taken out. Oh, and Danny Palmer now. And Danny Palmer. And Sol Ruka taking down Angela. And there's a swanton. A running senton. And now a running senton, and Angela Lee now finds herself in serious trouble. Of course. That's funny. Oh, look out. Look out. Oh, man. Good Lord. This has been an intense matchup here tonight. These two teams, as we talked about, these two teams are determined. We've talked about how determined these two teams are to get themselves up the ladder. This is, you know, a back and forth kind of match, a back and forth matchup. We talked about how back and forth kind of match this is. Here comes Danny Palmer coming back in to make the save here. And now Danny Palmer once again, turning her attention to Hermione Lee. And now Angela finds herself in trouble here. This could be it here. And, there's the Soul Snatcher! The Soul Snatcher! To Angela! Victory for Ruka and Palmer! Hey, Isabel. Sol Ruka with the Soul Snatcher! And there's the win for Ruka and Palmer. Here are your winners, Sol Ruka and Danny Palmer. Well, that is a big win for Ruka and Palmer. Indeed it is. Hey, Isabel. Oh my God! Angela Lee getting front, and Angela Lee just shoved Hermione. Tensions continue to rise within the Lee sisters. Angela continuing to get frustrated. Angela continuing to get frustrated over losing. But it was a hell of a match, though. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Maurice. Yep, 33 to get today. It's very hot today. Maurice, you requested this interview time, so what's on your mind? What's on my mind, Caroline? I'll tell you what's on my mind. What's on my mind is the fact that Emily Bell has been running and hiding from me. You know, we were in the middle of a program. And then all of a sudden, she flies back home to Greece, all because her mommy was sick. No, she's afraid of me. That's why she ran back home. That's why she ran back home to Germany. No, she's not from Germany. She's from Greece, isn't she? She's Greece. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Doesn't matter where she's from. She ran home to Greece to be with her mommy, and also she probably wanted to spend time with her spend time with her silly little brother that doesn't understand, who has a disability and doesn't understand the whole purpose doesn't understand the purpose of anything. All right, no need to take things personally here. Shush. Shush, Caroline. I've got things. If Emily Bell has any guts, she'd better come back and finish what we started. Otherwise, maybe it was a mistake. I took that woman under my wing, because I helped make her who she is. I made Emily Bell, and I will break her. We absolutely, incredibly apologize for that incredibly bad behavior from Maurice. Absolutely. Look, I'm a fan of Maurice, but saying stuff about another person's family, that was just too far. That was just completely out of line and completely too far from Maurice, overstepping personal boundaries. In my personal opinion, I hope Kelly does something about that, because Maurice really overstepped her boundaries here. Dun 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 dun. Are you ready to whoop that trick, Gale? Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Trick Williams getting what he wants. He gets his match with the phenomenal AJ Styles. Trick Williams, Styles for the first time ever. It's next. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Yep, he's a face. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles has been distancing himself. Did you like Dana and Mandy as a team? I'm asking because Dana said Mandy was her favorite tag team partner. Yeah, I liked them together. Of course I did. Dana Brooke also praised Cora Jade, saying that she has endless amount of potential. Dana also said Cora Jade has endless potential and praised her. AJ Styles has kind of distanced himself from the OC as of late. He's shown a bit of a new attitude as of late. Yeah, AJ Styles has shown this attitude of kind of being like a lone wolf in a way. Kind of like a lone wolf in a way. Like he's been ignoring, the OC. He's been ignoring their phone calls and all that stuff, and they've been trying to figure out what has gotten in to AJ Styles. They've kind of been trying to figure out what's been getting into him as of late. Well, I think maybe personally losing the NXT Championship definitely must have affected AJ in some kind of way, because he's definitely not been the same for a while. Oh, a phenomenal forearm to Trick Williams. Forearm smash to the outside. I love you too, Isabel. And now AJ heading up to the top rope, and Trick Williams now taking down AJ, and now Trick Williams locking in a octopus stretch. This could be, this could end up being a huge win for the career of Trick Williams. Coming back, Trick Williams came back. He helped the New Day fend off the OC. Came back with a grandiose return by the fans. Trick admitted that he made mistakes when he was in the company last time. He said he made mistakes when he was here last time. He said he didn't follow the company guidelines. He said he has opened up to a lot of mistakes that he's made. And he says that he is back to right those wrongs. And also finally become NXT champion. And now AJ Styles and now AJ Styles grabbing the leg of Trick Williams and locking in the calf crusher. And Trick Williams fighting out here, and Trick Williams now setting up AJ Styles here. What is Trick Williams got in store here? And Trick Williams, hey, look at this! And Williams with a Styles crash. Look at this! Oh man! And Trick Williams performing a Styles clash on AJ, and AJ Styles was able to kick out at 2. Trick Williams pulling a page out of AJ's playbook. I felt Mandy and Dana should have been tag team champions. You know, a real title for Dana Brooke instead of that stupid 24/7 title. And now AJ, AJ coming off the ropes. Misses wildly. AJ misses wildly. AJ Styles now. And there's the Styles Clash! The Styles Clash to Trick Williams! That could be it! Oh, and Trick Williams stays alive! What? Trick Williams stays alive! And AJ Styles is in disbelief. AJ Styles has every right to be in disbelief. A lot of people thought it was over. The whoop that trick chance breaking out again. Here is the fans maybe now find hope for Trick Williams. There may be hope now for Mr. Williams. And now Trick, comes off the ropes. Trick coming off the ropes here. And now AJ, ding 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 ding. And AJ Styles stabbing a chair. Run into the gut of Trick Williams. AJ Styles knew he couldn't get the job done on Trick, so he had to get disqualified. And now this new vicious streak of AJ Styles. And now, oh, look out. And now AJ Styles, now he's snapped. AJ Styles is snapped. AJ Styles is pummeling Trick Williams. AJ Styles has completely lost it. He's completely gone insane. This man's lost. My God, this man's lost it. What the hell are you doing, AJ? Shut up. And now AJ Styles now exposing the concrete floor. Exposing the concrete floor. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Come on, stop it. No, come on, man. What do you boys, what the hell you guys want? Come on, enough, man. You've done enough. Come on. You've done enough. Come on. Gallows and Anderson trying to get through to AJ Styles. Gallows and Anderson trying to get through to AJ, trying to tell him to knock it off, trying to tell him to stop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to turn your attention to we've got some breaking news. We've got some breaking news for everyone here tonight. Due to Nikita Lyons heading off to SmackDown, she was a part of NXT's roster, but then she went off to SmackDown. She was traded for this woman. Dun 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 dun. From Cardiff, Wales, Tegan Knox. Dun 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 dun. I'm Tegan Knox, and I'm the girl with the shiniest wizard. Tegan Knox, an incredible athlete. When I tore my ACL in the Mae Young Classic, I thought my career was over, but I scratched and clawed my way back. Tegan Knox is back, and Tegan Knox, and now I'm ready to shine once more. Sarge, my opponent is Tegan Knox. She isn't American. No, she's from Cardiff, Wales. Well, you two know what to do. You two will punish her. Especially you, Lucy. You will punish her in the name of America. God bless America. God bless America. I'm hoping none of my American creations are Trump supporters. I swear to God, even though I'm Australian, that dude is all over the news, man. I can't stand Trump. He's all over the frickin' news, that guy. Well, there comes Lucy Wright alongside Christy Newman. They'll have a big championship match coming their way at Night of Champions. At Night of Champions, they'll challenge for the NXT Women's Tag Team titles, but Lucy Wright turns her attention to NXT's newest signing via the trade, Tegan Knox. Yeah, he's running for president again. Seriously, that dude, seriously, he needs to get over it. He lost. And her opponent from Cardiff, Wales, Tegan Knox. And the NXT faithful are on their feet for Tegan Knox. As we mentioned earlier, Tegan Knox was traded to NXT in exchange for Nikita Lyons when Nikita Lyons made her appearance at Bash in Berlin. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. We were looking forward to seeing Nikita Lyons here on NXT, but good luck to her on SmackDown. Good luck to her on SmackDown and becoming tag team partners with Christina. Oh! Lucy Wright went for a spinning heel kick. Tegan Knox was able to duck under, and Tegan Knox with a choke slam. Tegan Knox with a choke slam. Shades of her hero, Kane. Shades of her hero, Kane. Oh. I can't stand Donald Trump, honestly. He just looks like that kind of guy that is so manipulative. That's just so manipulative. He lies too much. He just looks like that kind of guy you just do not want to trust. Saraya was added to the AEW game today. So what? She should have just been straight on the game immediately. She shouldn't be a DLC. She should have been straight on the game immediately. AEW games are too lazy to just put her straight on the game immediately. They don't even have Jamie Hayter on the game. Understand that. They don't have Jamie Hayter on the game. I've seen their entire roster. They don't have Jamie Hayter on the game. And you can't say, oh, they may add her as a DLC. Seriously. They don't even have Jamie Hayter on their game. And they don't even have Jamie Hayter on their game. And you can't say, oh, they may add her as DLC later. Like, if they were going to add her as DLC, they would have done it already. Saraya isn't even in their game. And Tegan Knox with a moonsault to Lucy here and a kick out. He isn't nice to women. Yeah, he's just such a compulsive liar. He's a compulsive liar. I'm not even American, and even I can't stand that. And even I can't stand that guy. Oh, Lucy right with a big kick. That'll do it for Knox. Oh, and a kick out. And now Lucy. And now Lucy in control of Knox. And now Lucy, oh look at this. Oh, she's looking looking for the American way. She's got the American. She's looking for the American way. She's looking for the American way. Oh, wait a minute. She calls the Cobra Clutch the American way. Oh man. Tegan Knox was able to avoid it. Oh, and Knox going through the ropes. And now Lucy climbing up to the top rope, but gets knocked off. I'm not sure why the AI thinks to itself, yeah, I'm going to go for the pin when I knock them off the apron. Yeah, that'll definitely finish them. And there's a follow-away slam here to Lucy Wright. Oh! And now Tegan Knox. Setting up Lucy Wright. And there it is! The shiniest wizard! Knox with the win! I don't care what people do there. I really wanted to go just for the Australia show, but my parents didn't want to pay the money for it. Tegan Knox with a successful first match here on NXT over Lucy Wright. Tegan Knox with a big win over Lucy Wright, but now we want to turn out. But now it's time for an interview session here. Standing by with us, we've got the NXT All-Star Women's Champion Sally Dennis, and of course Ty Mello. I want to thank you both for joining us at this time. And Ty, ever since you've returned to NXT, you have been on a path of destruction. You've been on a path of destruction, and I want to know what has motivated you to become more dangerous than you've been before. I'm just tired of being overlooked. I've just been tired of overlooked for too long. When I was in my tag team with Anna Jay, people said, Anna Jay, she's the star here. She's the star of the tag team. But I became the first Brazilian-born SmackDown Women's Champion. I became the first Brazilian-born SmackDown Women's Champion. And nobody gave me credit. Everyone just said I got lucky. My entire reign, people said, oh, Ty Mello, she was just lucky that entire reign. And then after, when that's all said and done, we now have our savior Saraya running around with the title. A title that I actually beat her for, mind you. I've beaten her for that belt, and I've beaten her for that belt. And Sally, I think you're overrated. You've been given this pedestal because you're Australian. Ah, here we go again. Is this always the excuse, huh? How about can I hear a different excuse other than, oh, you're being pushed because you're from the same country as our boss? Is that the only excuse you can come up with? Oh, no, that's not the only... No, it's not, Sally. Because here's the thing. I don't care if you're Australian, American, Pakistani, Chinese. It doesn't matter what country you're from. You are not better than me. You haven't been SmackDown Women's Champion because you don't know what it means to be SmackDown Women's Champion, because the championship's retired and I am going to take that championship from you. Your little title reign, your history-making title reign, that ends. That ends this Saturday. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Tay. Or Ty, however you say your stupid name. Ty Nara Conti, Ty Conti, Ty Mallow. It doesn't matter what you... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, Ty, you are going to be just another victim on my history-making title reign. You're good. Don't get me wrong, Ty. You are good. And you know what? Some of the things you said, I agree with. I agree with the fact that you think you're underappreciated, and that will make things even more sweeter when I beat you, because you'll be underappreciated even more, and you will be appreciating of the fact that I dragged you to your best match. Do you want to know why people overlook you, Ty? Could it be because of the fact that you're... Is it... Maybe Ty, maybe because people liked Anna more because she's more beautiful and more talented than you. Anna Jay is now kissing the ass of Saraya. That is something I would never do. And as I said before, Sally, I've beaten Saraya. I know I've beaten Saraya before. I beat her to become SmackDown Women's Champion. Coming from a girl trying to get a David Otunga wannabe over when nobody will like him. You see, unlike you, Sally, I can get over. I don't care if the people like me or not. And I guarantee it, Sally. When I end your little reign, at least my man didn't say anything about Mercedes that got him massive heat. Oh. And that's probably other... And you know, speaking of him, Ty, maybe that's why people don't like you. Maybe because people know you're associated with a loser that nobody likes. Sally, you'll regret those words. Sally, you'll regret those words. You'll regret those words when I drop you jaw first with the Brazilian facebreaker. I'll see you Saturday. I'm a black belt, Sally. So watch your mouth. Oh, wow. Things got very, very personal very, very quickly. Things got personal incredibly quickly, Travis. Absolutely. Absolutely. Incredibly fast. Things really escalated quickly. I'm honestly looking forward to that match coming Saturday. And here comes the self-proclaimed blueprint of NXT. Can't wait till next month. I'm coming to your house to visit. Oh, cool. Ding, ding, ding. Following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. Kiera Hogan. Oh, Isabel. By the way, Isabel. There's something else that got added to Scarlet and Violet. But you can only do it if you've beaten the DLC already. So because you don't have the DLC, you can't do it. Kiera Hogan's ready to go one-on-one with Sky Lynch. What is it? Oh, it's you catching it's just the ending to the DLC. It's the ending to the DLC where you catch a legendary Pokemon. And her opponent from Melbourne, Australia, Sky Lynch. And the NXT Universe on their feet for Sky Lynch. Is that DLC with Perrin? No, that DLC. That DLC is with your friends, Nimona, Arvin, and Penny, and Kieran. Because your main friends, Nimona, Arvin, and Penny, all want to come over to your house and spend some time with you and all that, and then you go and then you take them over to Kitakami, the one of the islands, and then something weird happens to the town, and then you got to figure out what's going on. Or we get this massive kick here by Hogan, and Kieran, your other friend Kieran, helps you out. So no, unfortunately, Perrin is not a part of it. Kiera Hogan looking for a big victory here. Yeah, this is Kiera Hogan looking for a big victory here. This would be like a victory like this for Kiera Hogan would go a long way to knock off the self-proclaimed hero of NXT, to knock off the big hero of NXT. Sky Lynch with a shot with an elbow to the face and a kick out by Hogan. You're not Sasha. You're not Sasha. You're not Sasha. Shut up! I'm the blueprint! Kiera Hogan. Look, Kiera Hogan isn't trying to mimic somebody else. These idiots continuously think Kiera Hogan is trying to mock somebody else. He's trying to mock somebody else. Well, it kind of feels like that way, calling herself the Blueprint. She's always been the Blueprint. She's always been the Blueprint, Travis. And look at this now, into the cover on Lynch for a huge win and a kick out at 2. Kiera Hogan, again, as we've said before, is looking for a huge win here. Oh, massive splash again on Sky. And now Sky Lynch avoids. Sky hits the Sky drop on Hogan, and Hogan kicks out. Hogan getting the shoulders up. Sky Lynch now heading up to the top rope. And now Lynch. And now Lynch here. Obviously has Hogan now in trouble. And now Lynch takes down Hogan. And Hogan now rolling out to the outside, trying to catch her breath. And Sky diving through the ropes. What's her name? I can't remember. Oh wait, I do remember. Akari. It just came back into my head. Her name's Akari if you pick the male. If you pick the boy. Oh, Kira Hogan with a massive kick right to the face. Oof. And now Sky Lynch. Oh, look at this one for Fallen Sky. Oh, she went for the Fallen Sky. And now Hogan neckbreaker, the blueprint neckbreaker for a huge upset. Hogan for a huge upset, and Lynch kicks out. Ah! Kira Hogan thought she had her. Kira Hogan thought she had her there. Kira Hogan in disbelief. She really thought she had Sky beat. There. And now Lynch with the skyscraper. To Hogan. Into the cover on Hogan. And Hogan gets the shoulders up. And now Sky Lynch with Fallen Sky to Hogan. 1, 2, Lynch with the win. Here is your winner, Sky Lynch. And Sky Lynch continuing the massive momentum. What a victory for Sky Lynch. Getting a hard-fought victory. What the hell was that? Something just appeared on the Titantron. Something appeared on the Titantron, and Sky Lynch obviously confused. Well, yeah, because there was no female in the original games. They didn't add a girl, they didn't add a female character until Crystal. Look, I know you're embarrassed to be in front of us right now, But you can talk to us. Kelly, look at me. I look silly. I look silly bald. Look, we understand you're upset, Chris. And look, we do not condone Dijak's actions. Yeah, we're gonna tell you, Chris, that we had no idea Dijak had that planned. But look, we've heard your request. We've heard your request. You want a match with Dijak at Night of Champions. And I'm here to let you know, it's official. I've put pen to paper. I've made the match official. Thank you. Look, I know being bald may be embarrassing to you, but look at the guys like Giovanni and Carl Anderson and so many other superstars. Yeah, well, to me, I've had hair all my life. I've had hair all my life, and I don't know, just feels weird to me. But I'll get Dijak back for this, and he will acknowledge me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, Daphne Shaw. Daphne coming up. Daphne, this Saturday coming up is going to be the biggest match of your career as you take on Tessa Blanchard. Are you at all nervous heading into this big match? I won't lie to you when I say I am nervous. Because I am nervous. Tessa Blanchard is, you know, one of the best wrestlers on the roster. But remember when I called her underrated? Or overrated, I should say. Remember when I called her overrated? And I said that she would only be relevant if she's in a title picture? I meant those words. I meant those words. And I also used those words to fire up Tessa. But I guess Tessa took them personally. I guess Tessa took them more personally than it. Oh, look out! And Tessa Blanchard from behind! Tessa Blanchard from behind! Attacking Daphne Shaw! I'm overrated, huh? I'm overrated! Oh, jeez! Good Lord! I'll show you who's overrated! I'll show you who's overrated, Daphne! Oh, no, 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 no! And, and a buzzsaw on the floor! Good Lord! Hey, come on, break it up! Break it up, Tessa! Break it up! Come on, then knock it off! Huh? Who's overrated now, huh? Who's overrated now? Good Lord. Some help over here. Good grief. Good grief. Vicious assault by Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard just gave Daphne a small taste of what Daphne is gonna be dealing with this Saturday. And here comes the Prince, Finn Balor. Well, Finn Balor's got his work cut out for him tonight. He takes on the big, bad, dangerous Dijak, who has been on a massive path of destruction over the last several weeks. Absolutely, he's been on a huge path of destruction. Looking to send a message to everyone. He says he's done being overlooked. He says he's ready to make a statement. Finn Balor takes on Dijak next. And his opponent, Dijak. The ever so dangerous Dijak, as he makes his way to the ring. Dijak has made his presence felt, calls himself the judge, jury, and executioner of NXT. And he's already laid waste to so many superstars and has executed so many superstars, especially Chris Reigns, ripping him of his identity, removing his hair, cutting off his hair. Chris Reigns feels embarrassed and humiliated to be at shows because he walks around bald. Yep, his best buddy in real life. I mean, I can understand Chris Reigns being ultimately embarrassed. Like yes, it probably does feel embarrassing and humiliating to look a certain way that, you know, you're not used to looking like, you know, like it is embarrassing and it is humiliating. And now Finn, oh man, Finn came off the ropes with a knee, but Dijak was able to avoid. Finn Balor obviously holding his knee after that. Went for a knee drop and Dijak, oh, now looking to take advantage. Finn Balor holding his knee. And now, oh, look at this now, and now Dijak looking to powerbomb Finn Balor. Now Finn Balor looking to try and fight back, but Dijak staying on top of Finn Balor. Oh, jeez. Right into the bed hood. Oh, wait a minute. Yawning. And now Finn rolls through. And now Finn, wow, Finn Balor. Finn Balor now stunning Dijak. Oh, Finn was looking for the 1916, but Dijak says not tonight, Mr. Finn. And oh my God, tossing Finn Balor around. Oh, discus clothesline by Dijak. That could be all she wrote here for Balor. That could be all she wrote. The fat lady's about to sing her song. No, she's not. And a kick out. Whoever uses that term anymore? What term? It's over when the fat lady sings. Come on, Finn. And now, oh, jeez, Dijak is just on a whole nother level here. Dijak is just on a whole nother level. He's become so much of a beast as of late. He's become a pure beast So hard to stop him, and Finn Balor with 1916! Finn Balor with 1916 for the burst of energy! 1916, and Dijakovic gets the shoulders up. And now Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor coming off the ropes. Coming off the ropes. Uh-oh. Dijak catches him. Oh! The execution! And there it is! Feast your eyes on the execution. And Dijak with a big win. Chris, I'm your judge, jury, and execute. Oh, look at this! Chris Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear. Chris Reigns with a devastating spear, stunning Dijak. I'll show you. I'm gonna be your execution. I'm gonna be your executioner. Oh, looking out for the acknowledgement. Oh, and Dijak rolling out of the ring. Chris Reigns. What a hit! What a piece of Dijak, but Dijak decided to say, "Nah. I'm gonna tuck my tail between my legs and run away." Well, I don't think Dijak's running away, Travis. I don't think Dijak is running away. Chris Reigns just caught him by surprise. Sky Blue, you have been naive for too long. You're letting the people believe that you're someone that you're not. You're not an underdog. Do you think these people care about you in a way? I'm here to tell you that you should just join us, Sky. We can be so dangerous together. The carnage that we could cause the women's division. It's undeniable. The two of us could rise. We can become NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. I've been alright. Our story doesn't end there. Soon rather than later, everyone will soon pay attention. TikTok. A ominous warning sent by Karrion Kross and Scarlett here on NXT. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you back to this past Monday on Raw when the CEO of WWE made a massive announcement. You all like tournaments. You like a good tournament. I like a good tournament. And because of the success of the United States title tournament, I'm here to bring back a ever so popular tournament. I hereby announce the return of the Mixed Match Challenge! A huge return of the ever so popular style. The Mixed Match Challenge makes its return. And there's Group A. Group A has got some big names in there, Travis. It's got Grayson Waller and Mercedes Moné, known as the Waller-Moné effect. Got Isla Dawn and Dexter Loomis. Chase University of Andre Chase and Shotzi. And the Banger Club. The Banger Club of Sheamus and Taylor Jones. And of course, main event-ish, Jey Uso and Ava Raine. That is Group A in the Mixed Match Challenge. And let's not forget, the Mixed Match Challenge will be round robin, where will be continuous rounds between different teams, and whoever has the most points and whoever can score whoever can walk away with the most victories will enter the playoffs. Yeah, there'll be a big, massive playoffs where we'll go down to the tournament, where we'll go down to the usual elimination rounds. I'm honestly very, very excited for this massive tournament that's coming. I'm very excited for this tournament. It's a real shame NXT isn't a part of it, though. I think Dean and Sally would kill it. I think Lucy and Mason would have done well. You mean Christy and Mason? Yes, that's what I meant. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, Nathan Frazer. Well, Nathan Frazer went to Kelly's office. He asked her for an opportunity, and she granted him one. She told him to go to the ring. She'll find him an opponent. So who's Nathan's opponent going to be? I'm ready. Come on. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. Nathan's reaction completely changed. That was a change. Okay, guys, we don't need a big zoom in on Randy's nut crack. We don't need to zoom up on Randy's nut crack there, guys. And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, Randy Orton. Well, yeah. Well, good luck, Mace. Yeah. Good luck, Nathan. You're gonna need it, buddy. The ever so dangerous Viper, Randy Orton. Might have to change the arena, because I think it might be the arena causing the camera to act weird. Might have to find a new arena. Yeah, good luck, Nathan. You're going to need a kid. Yeah. Here we go. And Nathan Frazer wanted an opportunity here on NXT. And Kelly gave him one in Randy Orton. I don't think that was the kind of opportunity he meant. I mean, he said an opportunity, so obviously she obviously scaled up and down the roster and, you know, looked at who she thought, you know, Nathan could do well against, and maybe she thinks Nathan could benefit with a match against, you know, the Apex Predator. Now Orton with a big DDT. With a big DDT off the top. off the top rope there. A little bit of Sally Dennis action there. And I can't blame everyone. That finishing move's becoming incredibly popular. We're seeing so many wrestlers perform it. Randy Orton, so callous, so heartless, so dangerous. And still to come tonight. And coming up after this matchup is going to be a contract signing between NXT champion Big E and Ridge Holland, the man that he will be facing at Night of Champions. Ridge Holland wants to become NXT champion, while Big E wants revenge. Wants revenge from Ridge Holland, who tried to end his career. That's what that match is all about. Nathan Fraser now in control here. Nathan Fraser in control. He's doing well, Gale. All right, well, I guess I'll give him credit. He's hanging in there at least. Nathan Fraser, oh, he is a former NXT North American champion, so you can't underestimate him. And Nathan Fraser, oh man, with a crossbody to the outside, stunning Randy Orton. Nathan Fraser is a former North American champion, Gale, so you can't underestimate him. I think Randy Orton must have underestimated Nathan Fraser. He must have expected an easy payday. Paychecks don't come so easily. Oh, Spanish fly on the concrete floor. Nathan Fraser's got the right idea. Just punish Randy Orton. He's got the right idea at least. Oh, wait a minute. And now Randy Orton fighting back. Uh-oh. And now Randy Orton. Uh-oh. And now Randy Orton with vintage Orton. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is vintage Randy Orton. It was a valiant effort, Nathan, but I think your night's over, kid. Oh, don't underestimate. Oh, Nathan's not done yet. Oh, don't count Nathan out just yet. RKO! Well, I can count him out now. And Orton gets the win. Here is your winner, Randy Orton. A very valiant fight from Nathan Fraser, but in the end, Randy Orton stands tall. Randy Orton, the sick, vicious Viper, standing tall here tonight over Nathan Fraser, who Randy Orton victorious. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Da-na-na-na. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who will moderate the contract signing, William Regal. And the crowd are on their feet for William Regal as he makes his way to the ring. William Regal coming to the ring to moderate the contract signing. That's coming up next. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to this contract signing between NXT champion Big E and his challenger Ridge Holland. Kelly wants me to get this contract signed, and that's exactly what I will do for her. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Please welcome the challenger, Ridge Holland. Doom ba, doom ba, doom doom doom. I'm gonna fight the tooth and nail. I get control and the first thing. And the soul and the high the flame. From the higher plane, I control the game. Well, here comes Ridge Holland, a man who has been on a mission to prove that he's not a monster. Yeah, Ridge Holland has been trying to say he's a normal human being. He's not a monster. He's trying to say that he's not purposely trying to hurt people. But it sounds like the NXT universe and many other superstars don't seem to buy into his sob story. I can't stop winning. And his opponent, he is the NXT champion, representing the New Day, Big E. You wanna go big? Let's say that. Oh! And listen to this ovation for Big E. My God, this arena is deafening. This arena is deafening for the NXT champion Big E. Big E usually comes out smiling. He usually comes out dancing. But tonight he is serious. Time for fun and games are over. Big E is now all dead serious. He wants revenge on the guy that nearly cost him his entire career. The power. Feel the power. Big E, Big E, Big E, Big E, Big E, Big E. Thank you, boys. Thank you for coming out here. The contract is right here. And you boys can now, and when you boys are ready, you can sign it. I just want you to understand something. It doesn't matter how many times I say sorry. Clearly, you're not going to accept it. And that's fine. I don't want you to accept my apology, because you want to know why? Because I don't need you to accept it. All I need is to take that from you. And it all. Understand that what I did to you was an accident. And I've said sorry to you many, many times. And yet you still proclaim that I did it on purpose. You claimed that I did it with malicious intent. And I'm telling you, I never in my life ever wanted to put you through that. Keeping you on the shelf, nearly costing you your career. You're still standing. You are standing here right now. So I don't understand what you still got to be mad about. People got mad at me when I tackled Stephanie in that very corner right over there, speared her through a table. People said, "How dare Ridge Holland? How dare Ridge Holland, that heartless monster?" But yet she's still in her office, still able to move. I don't get why you people look at me as a monster, as a man who wants to hurt people and end people's careers. That's not who I am. You are making these people believe that I'm a monster. I'm not making these people do anything, Ridge. You are doing it to yourself. You continuously hurt people. And then you, instead of taking responsibility for your actions, you come out here and you act like, oh, you're the innocent one. You act like it wasn't your fault. Yes, I agree. Accidents happen when we step in this ring. When we step in this ring, we put our bodies, our lives on the line. I get that, Ridge, and I understand that side of the story. One time, accidental. Okay, I think a lot of us can understand that. But when you continuously hurt people, but when you hurt Ilya Dragunov, but when you hurt Alton Prince, but when you hurt Dean Franklin and many other people, but when you continue to pile on name after name after name after name on your injury list, they don't become accidents. They don't start becoming accidents. People start thinking, maybe it's not the people that's in the ring with you. Maybe you are the problem. Big E, I have a family to feed. I have a beautiful wife at home. I have a family. And yet these people were sending death threats over what I did to you. They even threatened to kidnap my wife over what I did to you. You think that's an accident? You encourage these people to commit crimes? These people are heartless people. You want to call me a monster? No, these people are the monsters. These people are the monsters because they act crimes. They want to send death threats. They think they're all tough. They're all tough behind their computers with their little death threats, threatening to kidnap my wife. You think that's funny, Big E? You think that's funny? Have you ever had that happen to you? Have you ever had your family threatened? No. I've had my life threatened by these people, by death threats. Because these people don't seem to understand that the head boss here, he understands that what I do is an accident. And when I became World Tag Team Champions with Butch, people said, oh, how could our boss reward a reckless wrestler with a championship? Our boss is rewarding a dangerous wrestler. Championships. These people advocate for the boss of this company to put me out of a job. All because I hurt you. And at Night of Champions, I need to become NXT champion. Not only to shut up all the critics, but to prove to you and everybody else that I can work a match with you and not put you on the shelf. Ridge, I understand. I understand having the social media trolls get to you. Seems like you're letting them get to you. But listen, man, I completely understand. You know, listening to you saying how you've got a family. A lot of people have families. We all have families. We all want to provide for the people we love. You know, you almost had me. I almost wanted to feel bad for you. But I think the only way that I think we will feel bad for you is when I put you down with a big ending and put an end to this little charade once and for all. You want to prove to these people you're not dangerous? You want to prove to these people that you're not a monster? You're not a heartless human being who puts people on the shelf? Well, tonight, well, I'll tell you one thing, Ridge. Saturday is your chance to prove to everyone that you have improved. And yes, you're right. Our boss has given you many, many chances. Our boss has given you a lot of chances, Ridge. But the question is, how many more chances have you got? One? But I'll tell you this, Ridge. At Night of Champions, you will feel the power! Riggy. Thank you, boys. The match is now official. The match is now official for the NXT. Oh! Ridge Holland with that club! Ridge Holland with that club that he brought to the ring, right to the head of Big E. Well, Ridge Holland obviously has got a lot to prove, and Ridge Holland with a power bomb to the NXT champion through the table. I'm not a monster. I'm a wrestler. And I'm going to be your next NXT champion. Are we looking into the eyes of our next NXT champion? Ridge Holland. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is our main event. It is the powerhouse Australian Sarah Ponting going one-on-one with Lyra Valkyria. But let's take you back to what happened at the start of the show. Lyra Valkyria had a confrontation with Bianca Belair, and she delivered her spin kick move, and Bianca ducked, and it connected right to the face of Carmen Petrovic. Lyra Valkyria was trying to hit Bianca, but inadvertently got Carmen Petrovic in the head, as Lyra obviously was trying to hit Bianca Belair. I'm on my own against the wall. The pressure building, no, I never fall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair. Well, Bianca Belair obviously making her way to the ring, obviously making her way out here. She's obviously got her eyes focused on this upcoming main event. Sarah Ponting and Lyra Valkyria one-on-one. And it's next. We are back live here on NXT, and Bianca Belair, the EST, has joined us here on commentary. Thank you for having the roughest, the toughest, the fastest, the strongest on commentary. No worries, Bianca. You're a star. You're an absolute star, and you deserve to be a champion. Why thank you for those incredibly nice comments. Gail. Ding ding ding. The following contest is set for a fall, making her way to the ring from Queensland, Australia, Sarah Ponting. Well, Sarah Ponting in our main event tonight here on NXT as she prepares to take on the NXT Women's Champion. And Bianca, what do you think of Sarah Ponting? Do you think she's strong? Do you think you're tougher than her? Oh, absolutely, I think I'm tougher than Sarah Ponting. But you know what? She's pretty talented. And I think she's got a lot of untapped potential. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that, Bianca, the former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. I don't understand what people like about this girl. Lyra Valkyria making her way to the ring, the NXT, two-time NXT Women's Champion. Lyra Valkyria thinks she's Ronda Rousey as she makes her entrance. Here we go. The powerful Aussie, the powerful Aussie Sarah Ponting here in the main event here on NXT. Sarah Ponting's been embarrassed over the last few weeks. A kick out at two. She's been embarrassed over the last 2 weeks, losing to Kalani Jordan, one of the rising stars here in NXT. Bianca, what was your thoughts on Carmen Petrovic coming out claiming she would use her contract on you if you were able to defeat Lyra Valkyria? I would dare her to try. I dare her to try that. Honestly, I dare her to try. Because everyone knows if she did try, she would just get a KO'd. Personally speaking, I don't think Carmen Petrovic is ready to be NXT Women's Champion. I agree with you on that statement. Gail. Well, she wouldn't have won the breakout tournament if she wasn't ready, Gail. Well, she wouldn't have won the breakout tournament if she wasn't ready, Gail. I'll tell you that much. Oh! Brutal knee strike right to the face by Ponting. Ponting with a reverse DDT. Taking down Valkyria. Into the cover. On Valkyria, looking to pin the NXT Women's Champion, and a kick out at 2. Sarah sucks. Shut up! Now Sarah Ponting heading up to the top rope, and now Sarah Ponting with a superplex to Lyra Valkyria. Why does she carry around a sword? Does she think she's a ninja? Or something? Oh man! Pele kick by Valkyria into the cover on Ponting, and Ponting kicks out at 2. Well, she is a well, she did train in the art of karate. That's what we've been told. The reason she carries around a sword is because she learned the art of karate in her days. Oh wow. Oh wow, what do you do? This is wrestling, not karate. I'm just going to say this right now. This is wrestling, not karate. Sarah Ponting now. Oh, fun. Rolls out to the outside. Rolls out to the outside. Lyra Valkyria out there following her. And now Sarah with a chop to the outside to Valkyria. And now the NXT Women's Champion finding herself in trouble here. And oh, look at this! And this is why you don't see Sarah performing moves like that very often. Oh, cross body. That could be it for Valkyria, but Valkyria stays alive. And now Lyra Valkyria starting to build momentum here. Oh! Momentum starting to turn. Sarah Ponting delivering right hands to Valkyria. Delivering right hands to Valkyria. And now Valkyria looking to build momentum against the NXT Women's Champion. And there's a stun gun. And there's a stun gun to the NXT Women's Champion. There's a stun gun by the NXT Women's Champion. And now Valkyria. Shades of Becky Lynch at that Beck-Sploder suplex. And now Valkyria with the frog splash. With the frog splash, the pudding. And Valkyria gets the win. Lyra Valkyria with the win, and Bianca from behind with her braid. Bianca Belair from behind using her braid as a weapon on Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria didn't even see it coming, and now Bianca has Lyra and hits the kiss of death to the NXT Women's Champion. Will that be the scene Sunday where Bianca Belair hits the KOD and put down Lyra Valkyria? Well, as far as I'm aware, not many people have survived the KOD. Bianca Belair could be our next NXT Women's Champion. Thank you for joining us, and see you Saturday for Night of Champions.